Yes, sir, Bob. It is Alan Parsons in the background, and it is time for that moment everyone loves when we talk about the penultimate book. And this week, the penultimate book is called Gehenna, Naked Aggression #1. And luckily, I was able to find a trailer made by the writer of this lovely book. And we get to hear his impressions of other people's trailers as well. So stay tuned for that. So here's our trailer for Gehenna, Naked Aggression #1.
I've watched a million trailers for comic books in my life, and the limited animation techniques that they all rely on leaves me limp. So instead, I put together a sizzle reel of the type of energy and action you can expect in Gehenna, Naked Aggression. This is a no-nonsense action revenge story about a woman marked for death. There's a contract out on her life, but she's managed to stay alive long enough that the contract has been sold as repackaged debt from one criminal organization to another, and another, and another. She's had triads, mafia, Irish mob, skinhead bikers, and Yakuza all try their hand at killing her. But each time they decide to cut their losses and sell the contract. Now she intends to stop the chain of ownership on that debt for good by wiping out the mob currently holding it. This is a comic book inspired by The Punisher, Electra Assassin, and Gun Honey. It's a gritty murder ballet brought to life through the expressive and muscular cartooning of Maurizio Rosenzweig. Every panel pushes us deeper into the bullet hell of one woman versus the world. Gehenna Naked Aggression hits comic shops June 11th. If it sounds like your sort of thing, call your local comic shop and ask them to order a copy for you. If you don't order, you may not get a copy. So get on the phone, say, I'd like to pull Gehenna Naked Aggression Issue 1. They'll ask you what cover. You can't go wrong. They're all great, but the naked one costs a little bit more. So say any of the above. Then go to the comic shop on June 11th and enjoy the finest in crime and revenge storytelling. It's that simple.
Well, there it is.
That's interesting. Taking it back to the 70s there.
Yeah. Is that like Nutella? Yeah. Apparently, how naked is her aggression? And we're going to find out very soon. Seems like her contract on her life has been sold more than than my contract for my student loans. Somebody I can put a hit out on and can take care of that. Please let me know. Let's get rid of that. Is there a PG version? I don't know. It's apparently it leaves them limp. So I guess okay. Well, thanks for sharing, brother. I appreciate you. All right. So what is the deal with this Gehenna Naked Aggression #1? As you said, there's a contract out on Gehenna, but she's managed to stay alive long enough that the contract has been resold several times as consolidated debt between criminal organizations, much like Lorenzo's student loan. Now, she intends to put a stop to the chain of custody on that contract with a bullet. Series creator Patrick Kindlon, sorry, the one who was narrating that trailer, who did The Frontiersman, and Marco Ferrari, who did Scarlet, and artist Maurizio Rosenweig, Dylan Dog. Remember Dylan Dog? Brings you the non-stop action inspired by Gun Honey and Electra Assassin. The very same thing he said in the trailer. This is the very exact same thing he said. So Gun Honey has been around long enough to where it's getting referred to as like, hey, this is the state of the art of this genre now. So respect to Gun Honey, And
thank you.
I got respect for Gun Honey, damn it. I don't care what you said about it. Gun Honey.
No, thank you.
There's good in all genre, even TNA spy movies and spy comics. This one is actually, I think, remember, as it refers to down here, it was a story in the first issue of the Image 30th anniversary 12-issue series that came out back in 2022. So I'm telling you that. Listen to me now, hear me later. That series is going to just birth a whole lot of different franchise and a whole lot of different comics that are going to be on their own, and some of them are going to be good, and some of them may not be so good. Kayla is already Kaya I think it's Kea. It's that was also under that same series. And also, well, we've already seen what's happened with Battle Beast. Battle Beast was in that series. Also, no, Battle Beast was in the Skybound. But anyway, that is where Gehenna came from originally. And you see a lot of the covers here. I don't have one that's not safe for work or for YouTube, but you can imagine what's going on here. Use your mind, use your imagination. And this one is a Mateo Scalera. This is a 1 in 25. This looks pretty dope. I like this one. That's bad. That's a 1 in 20. I can get that one for a decent price under ratio. I would consider that. And there's a few, you get a few gynae shots down there from retailer exclusives, but I won't go into those because sometimes they have see-through underwear on those. I don't want to click on those too tough. I don't want to get brought down, like you said, say for YouTube. But this looks like it might be, could be something. I mean, it could be, if you're into that, that genre, which has been just exploded by the likes of Gun Honey. Maybe we paid off big balls. He could have taken care of it. Yeah, no shit. Rather than trashing the Department of Peace and letting it get full of rats and roaches, but that's another story.
Hey, shout out. Hey, I don't want to get culture wars, but shout out to President Biden for forgiving my student loans. Thank you.
Did he? Did you get yours forgiven?
Yeah.
Mine were partially, mine were like suspended for a long time. So we'd already paid them almost down anyway. But man, you off, because now the wrestling lady is turning the Department of Education into the Department of Collection. So they gonna come after motherfuckers' jobs and property and everything. Now that's your education right there, motherfucker. You're welcome.
Yeah, kids, if you can't afford to go to school, don't go to school. That's what I would say.
Exactly. Yeah. Make America dumb again. There you go. All right. So that is your penultimate book, Gehenna, Naked Aggression. Check it out. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a thumbs up.